I couldn't agree more with you and Linda on the issue of racism, that it needs to be dismantled. We need to break down and reduce these prejudices that exist amongst us. And there are a lot of ways to do it. And I know when I had a discussion with you, you were talking about maybe having a class where they talk, or a conference where they talk about issues of diversity. People learn about our differences, where we are taught that our differences are really our strengths. Just imagine in Ireland now, if you talk about the food, there's now food tourism in Ireland. They used to say that Ireland, they said Ireland used to have a particular kind of food, but in Ireland now, where you have different sort of food, whether it's the Italian food, whether it's the Asian food, whether it's the African food, whether there are lots that you can get in Ireland. We need to be able to celebrate that. We need to be able to look at that positively. The clothes we wear, the kind of dance, the way you go to club now is a different thing with the kind of people that you meet. So there are a lot that we need to learn about. The way we speak, the way we talk, the way we grow up with parents is very important for us to have that space where we talk about things and people interact, knowing themselves, knowing how when people come together, they just don't stay in their little cocoon and say, oh, I am the native Irish, I am from Africa, I am from Asia, I am from this. And you don't have that platform where we interact and talk about who we are as a people. Maybe we need to start doing that, maybe strategically, you know, because diversity is a good thing. And we must be ready to be the change agents that create that positives of diversity, you know, and create a better tomorrow for ourselves and for our people, our children, and for the larger community. That yes, we are now here, we are better, we are richer as Irish society. We are no longer, when you come in here, you don't first and foremost see yourself as a Nigerian or as an Italian or as Indian. You see yourself as an Irish because this is where you live. This is where you rear your children. This is where you grow up. This is where you go to school. But the originality of where you are coming from is not in dispute. You will always be there because the Irish Americans, they are always called Irish Americans. They will never be called another name. And the American government, the American system, respect them for who they are. When there is an election, the politicians go to war them as Irish Americans. So no, you shouldn't be ashamed of where you are coming from. Where you are coming from is who you are, whether you are an African, whether you are Asian, whatever you are. But when you get in here, we need to make this system work. And we need to, if you're at workplace, someone is being racist towards you, you need to fight it, but fight it in a very, very professional and confident way. So that the person know that you are not a fool and you are not a coward. You report it, you report the person in the right place, and you present your case in a way that anybody seeing it will know that racism is going on here. And they will take it, because it's like we said, the Irish as a society is not racist. And the system will deal with issues when they are presented before them. We do know that the system, when issues are not presented, tend to turn a blind eye. But we need to wake it up and say, look, something is going on here. You must deal with it. And then the system says, okay, yes, I'm awake now. What is the problem? That is what we need to do. We need to ensure that we don't give racism a chance to spread or to overwhelm us, because it could be overwhelming, especially in workplaces where people who are naive just tend to practice that I'm superior to you. Can you be superior to a fellow human being like you?
Yeah.
You just have different history, but at the end, you should find a place to meet and agree and then create a more a happier society. That's what we need to do, and that's what I commend the minority hall, that with all that they have, with all their resources, they are trying to create a better society, a better society where people understand, a better society where people mingle, a better society where people cooperate, and celebrate themselves. That's what we're talking about. That's what we want in Ireland. We don't want we against the others. That society is not going to help us, and it's not going to help anybody.